I wanted to talk today about why I send daily emails and why I think it's so valuable and how I don't feel bad about it at all. So, there's a lot of talk out there about email marketing, and there's a lot of people who are teaching email marketing. And I don't see a lot of people talking about sending emails daily. So I just wanted to give you my take on it. A lot of times when you're thinking about sending emails, you're really concerned about the people who are only going to want to hear from you on a very sporadic basis. You're thinking if you send more emails than that, you'll make those people upset and they'll unsubscribe. And this could be true. This could be very true. But when I'm sending daily emails, I'm thinking about the person like myself who is looking for the solution so diligently. It's so important to them. It's so big to them that they are happy to get an email a day. An email a day equates to maybe 3 minutes on average of reading, maybe 10 minutes if it's a long email. So 3 to 10 minutes a day of reading. To me, in anything that I'm doing in business, because I've had websites on different topics. Currently, my topic is online business, creating lifestyle freedom, living life first, then business. And this has been my message for a very, very long time. But I've had other sites and other businesses, and the messages were different, but equally important. But to me, this is of urgent importance, right? So when I think back to when I first started online as a mom who wanted to be there with my kid, my son at the time, I wanted all the information I could get. And 10 minutes a day was not too much information, especially from someone who was doing it, who knew what to do to get where I wanted to be. That was gold if I could get that kind of information from someone. And so I look at my daily emails as serving the person who is in need of that information. Because if someone only wants it once a week and it's like, just kind of a thought, they might open it, they might skip it. And if they skip a once a week email twice, they haven't heard from you in 3 weeks, they're likely to forget who you are. But if this person is like, okay, if they're looking at my business and they're like, okay, Angela, she knows how to do what I want to do. I want to hear from her. They know who I am. They know I'm showing up in their inbox and they want that information. If they could meet with me every day to get this show on the road, get this thing happening that they want to make happen, then that they're going to do that. But I can't meet with everybody every day. But my email is like me meeting with everybody on my list every day. And that's so, so powerful when you use it in that way. So thinking about those people, those are the people who are going to be buying your products so much more readily than someone who's kind of engaged. And it's okay that they're kind of engaged. If they're okay to have daily emails, then that's okay. I've had friends who aren't like, adamantly, kind of ravenous for this content, but they're still on my list and they will batch open a dozen emails every couple of weeks, and that's okay. Or they'll just delete them. They don't have to read them. But some people are willing to be on the list to make sure they can see, what I'm putting out, even if they're not the people who want to hear from it every day. But my emails are getting written for the people who this is of so much importance to, that they want to open those emails every day. And the thing about that is too, that if you were wanting to learn something, you were that interested in something, you are going to free up your time. I think one of the biggest problems we have as a society is, you know, if I'm looking at my emails as I'm one of dozens or 100 different emails someone's getting every day, I'm going to feel like I'm adding to their burden. But the onus is not on me to ease their burden in that way. I am very strategic about what I let into my inbox. And I think you should be too, as a person who is creating emails for others, but also as a consumer of emails. I am not on dozens and dozens of emails. Now I may be on them, but a lot of them might be friends of mine, but there are not dozens and dozens of email lists that I'm trying to learn from. As a matter of fact, I'm looking for a list like mine where there's someone who's doing things at a bit of a higher level than I am, who sends this like frequent, helpful email like I do. I don't know anyone who's doing that right now. That I don't know of a list where I can be served in the way I'm currently trying to serve my community. So if you do know of one, please let me know. And so I consider those emails a service. Even if people aren't buying from me, I consider those of value to them. And I would love it if people took my emails and went ahead and made money with them, and maybe told other people, or maybe bought some of my programs, whether they did or not, knowing that I can give that value in those emails. I think that's, just really good karma. And I think that matters. I think it matters to just show up and serve. So I do know of some people who serve in other ways, like they're out there putting videos on YouTube and social media, but they're just not like email marketers. And I would so much rather get that content into my inbox where I can consume it there than I'm wanting to link out to look at that video on their Instagram or on YouTube, because those places I can get distracted. So if I'm looking to learn from someone, I would love it if I got a daily email from them where I'm going to get some value to move my business forward. So this makes it really easy for me to send emails every single day. And this is why I teach the way I do. I don't teach that you have to email every single day, but I am on so many lists of people who I would like to learn from that I don't hear from often enough. And I'm not the buyer who's going to buy every single thing. That's the other thing to keep in mind. There are buyers, and I don't have numbers on this. I don't know what the numbers are on this. There are buyers who are going to buy stuff right away. But then there are people who are going to buy in 3 months to a year. And if they don't if you don't keep engaging those people, if you're only sending out emails for those immediate, like take action people, then you will lose those other people. And those other people are people who may be thinking strategically about their purchases. They're making sure that that product fits into what they need at that time. And so they can be really great buyers for you, because they will most likely be people who also will consume your product, take action, and get results on your product. So emailing more often, adding information into those emails that is actionable, that can add value. And I mean value and offers. I mean, don't forget the offers. When those daily emails come out, offers are in them. They're embedded inside of them. Sometimes the email is an offer. Sometimes it's a message and an offer related. It's just really good information. Like you're connecting with a friend and being super, super helpful while telling them what you can do to help them. So This is why I send daily emails. This is why I never feel bad about it. I feel very good about it. I feel like the people who need this, they're getting it in their inbox. They're consistent. I'm showing up consistently. They know I'm here. They definitely know I'm here. They definitely know who I am, and they definitely know what I offer. And that, as an online business owner, is what fuels your business. And that, as any business owner, is what fuels your business. So I hope you see the value in connecting with your community more. If email fits for you, you may want to consider daily email marketing. I will add one more thing. If you are going to go from, say, weekly marketing to daily marketing, that should be a gradual shift of a contract between you and your subscribers, because your subscribers have subscribed, and what you're doing currently is the norm for them. And if you switch that up, they're going to probably label you as a spammer. So what you would have to do is gradually start adding more, and also start really telling them in those emails what you're doing and why. And that creates a new contract moving forward. You can tell them, I will soon, I'm going to be ramping up my emails. I want to serve you better. I want to connect with you and help you with more value through these emails. I will be adding more frequency to my emails. If that doesn't work for you, you can unsubscribe, and I'll be sorry to see you go, whatever you want to say there. So it just to be aware, I don't want to encourage you to go from one email a month to daily email marketing. And, a lot of your subscribers are going to feel like that is not what they signed up for, because it isn't the norm. It isn't what you said possibly on the forum. Also, as a daily email marketer, I do my best to let people know when they join my list, I send daily emails. I let them know as they get my welcome emails, I send daily emails. So they become very aware of it, because not a ton of people do daily email marketing. Certainly there's lots of people out there who do it, but as a whole, I think a lot of people more often send a weekly email. So that's how I work it. That's how I do it with daily email marketing. And I hope you find what works for you. Bye for now.